Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And already we're underway here.
There's a player on this pitch who shines above the rest, and we're talking defence.
And that is?
Well, it's got to be Paolo Maldini.
Who's arguing?
Yeah, and he's a living, breathing symbol of leadership, loyalty and devotion to his craft. What a player.
Eto'o. Now it's Mbappe. Now Davids. Mbappe! Araujo. And here's Eto'o. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Opts for safety. Italy looking to pass their way through. Played into space out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Thuram did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers. Don't concede the opener.
Now it's Totti. Lovely bit of skill. Now it's Eto'o. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Mbappe. De Jong. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Rudiger. Davids. And it's Totti. De Jong, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Now he's off and running. That's an excellent interception. Italy upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Eto'o. This is De Jong. Nedved. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Leicester kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. He's shifting through the gears here. Brilliantly cut out. Conte. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Eto'o clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Italy with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. Mbappe looks to get on the end of this. Davids. And it's Nedved. That's really well manoeuvred. Messi. And the counter is on. Now it's Mbappe. Ball played for Conte.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Italy finding their passes. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there. And we hit half-time, but it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. How would you review the first half?
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And we are back on the way. So neither side has yet broken through. Messi. Eto'o does really well there, he is strong. Thuram. It's Eto'o! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Eto'o really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Nedved. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Chance here to counter. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And it's Eto'o. And if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. That's really well cleared. Davids producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Rudiger. Mbappe looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yes, 0-0, and
Shevchenko! He scored! There is the breakthrough!
well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 19.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
So the first moment of real significance.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Mbappe, now the finish! Mbappe finds himself offside.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
De Jong.
Italy couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Now it's Eto'o. Thuram gets across to intercept that. Platini. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
And they're quick to get it back. Oh, no joy this time. Shevchenko might just make this. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Hops him off it and wins back the ball. That has ended up in no man's land. And he's picked out the run. Mbappe, he's got a sight of goal. And that would have been game, set and match.
Mbappe was totally aware of how that chance could have impacted on the game, and that should have gone in. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Right, Shevchenko. Oh, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Oh, easy pickings there. And claimed it back swiftly. And it's Nedved. He's got away.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Well timed, excellent interception. Totti has it out wide and in space. Mbappe is fouled.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 9, Eto'o. Numero 10, numero 7, numero 23. Lasciano il campo per il numero 6, Chiellini, il numero 17, il numero 99, il numero 14, Xabi Alonso. Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
That has been cut short. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Bale.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
And through to the goalkeeper. And that will be the final act. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end.
Well, there's no shortage of effort and commitment from them. They were just undone by that second half goal.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. We have already started here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Knocks it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Just eases him off the ball. Totti. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Mbappe. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Oh, big chance! And he's done it!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Chance! Oh, how's that for a goal? Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Hot knife through butter, they have done it again! Oh, that is out of this world. Terrific improvisation and execution.
Well, you'd want to go and congratulate him for that. Just brilliant technique, and even better, that speed of thought.
Italy are doing very nicely, thank you.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Oh, that's well spotted. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Another pass just keeps it. Shevchenko! Thuram gets it away. That is Conte. He won't be happy with that one.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty...
It's Totti! And that's caused a worry or two. And here's Totti. De Jong. There's the hit! Sticks it away! Back within one! They have them in their sights again!
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
Mbappe is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. De Jong. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nicked it back promptly. Kante powering forward here. Eto'o has it out wide and in space. Messi. He's onside. That is good strength. Mbappe. Neymar.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Messi. Italy looking to pass their way through. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And he's managed to get free. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Neymar. Messi. Now it's Shevchenko. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Mbappe. Rudiger kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, can he get onto this? Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And the whistle goes for half-time. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, we've had plenty to go on in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
And we're off again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi. Messi. Oh, facing. And here's a chance. Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Eto'o. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now that looks a decent ball. He's gone forward. Maldini cuts it out. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Kante unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And it's Totti. Neymar. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that is as far as they're going to go. Eto'o. Is there any support? He might not need it.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Eto'o. That's been cut out, well played. Neymar. Strong challenge, that could leave a mark. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Picked out brilliantly.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Eto'o. And it's Messi. Thuram. Oh, well played, well played.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he...
Shapes to shoot! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Mbappe. Messi, a player who needs no introduction.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And that he's gone for goal! It's off target and by quite a way.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 19.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Numero 9. Eto'o. Numero 7. Lasciano il campo per il numero 14.
Engages and forces him off the ball.
Il numero 99.
Platini.
Il numero 17. Il numero 8.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Big header! And it's hoisted clear. That's really well manoeuvred. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Maldini gets across to intercept that. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Figo. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. All the big boys are set for this. It's like land of the giants in there.
Figo with the short one. He rises! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Maldini. Nedved might just make this. And it's Gullit. And it's Bale.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Caught offside that time. Maldini. Collar chasing after it. And claimed it back swiftly. And that is that. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Listen, despite the loss, they have to take something from this. I think the coach will have seen things he needs to work on, so I'm sure they have a lot of sorting out to do before the next game, and they can get there.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. We have already started here. He's had a hit! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he's heaved it away. And he's managed to gift it back. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Cruyff. Oh, and he's through the middle. Now it's Cruyff.
There's a player on this pitch who shines above the rest, and we're talking defence.
And that is?
Well, it's got to be Paolo Maldini.
Who's arguing?
Yeah, and he's a living, breathing symbol of leadership, loyalty and devotion to his craft. What a player.
And he's being shifted off it. Cruyff. Cruyff carries the ball down the right. And it's Nedved. That's a sharp pass. Mbappe! And he's there to clear it. Now it's Shevchenko. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh no, that was never going to make it. Vieira. So we're still where we started right now. And here's Shevchenko. Cruyff. Chance here to counter. Vieira. Conte. And here's Eto'o. Nedved. De Jong, very much a man of this moment. Nedved. Cruyff. It's Nedved! In with a header! And it's a goal! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Real chance! It's there! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager.
Mbappe! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. And it's hoisted clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Gets his pass away.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He is through here. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Messi.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Rummenigge. Shevchenko. Well, they could break here. Now it's Eto'o.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
It's an inviting looking ball, that.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
The message is clear, none shall pass. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Rummenigge. Rummenigge! Yes! And the lead is extended still further. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
A case now of complete control. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Vieira. Quality ball. And it's Eto'o. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Vieira. Somewhat off target. Nedved. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Conte works it forward. Interesting ball. He is just caressing the ball. And we've reached half-time. Well, the contrast in fortunes here could not be much more stark. All smiles on one side, their qualities have shone through But look across the other way, and there is nothing short of absolute deflation.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. Here we go again then. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's Messi. And here's Shevchenko. Messi. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought...
Decent hit! So, what can they make of this? Short changes him with that pass. Rudiger.
This is the time you need that pace.
Great ball if he can get there. It's net!
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
That has been cut short. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Araujo. And he was quick to react. Oh, can he get onto this? Well, already game, set and match, or so it feels. Now it's Cruyff. Cruyff! Oh, the ball's run loose here. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 72.306 spettatori.
Oh, lovely feeding, is such a good mover. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Maldini spots it and intercepts. Mbappe. Oh, that's a key interception. Rummenigge. He's played him through. Oh, the shock. There's the hit! Now, who's going to be first to this? And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Nedved. It's Nedved! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And how did he not make it for?
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that. If only he managed to retain his composure.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 19, Messi. Numero 23, numero 10, numero 9, Eto'o.
And they win it back
7.
again.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 8.
And the ball's a good one here.
14, il numero 11.
It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Il numero 99, il numero 18. Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 5. Viene sostituito con il numero 6.
That's been intercepted.
Attenzione, un
That's
cambio.
great positioning, so good from him.
Cruyff, he's got away. Has a goal! Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal.
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, good-looking ball. Nedved. Looking for options for movement. Davids. That's Vieira. Rummenigge. Pressure coming in from all directions. Played into space out wide. Collar. And he won't reach that. Aim forwards.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Rudiger clears it away. Taken back almost
Il
at
quarto
once.
uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Mbappe. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And he's quick to snatch it back. And that will be it. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Rummenigge, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Cruyff. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows. Can he finish? And he's really put himself on the line here.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Neymar goes short. Mbappe has been caught there, it's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Gullit is behind. Gullit! Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do.
Oh, for the keeper to get down to that was top class, but to actually stop himself from spilling it was exceptional. That's great goalkeeping.
Corner number 2 then. Neymar with the short one. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Messi. Oh, that's a key interception. Vieira. Gullit. Collier. Oh, that's a fine interception. Vieira. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
Vieira. That's a sharp pass. Does well to stand firm and defend it. De Jong. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Gnabry. Vieira. The other side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Italy are looking to break at pace. Collar! Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. That has been cut short. Thang gets across to intercept that. Vieira. And that could set him on his way. He has found the way through. Cleared away. What a throw in. Pinches it off him. Messi. Collier. And that is a little undercooked. Oh, he's had a shot! Goal, Italy! And Italy score first. Italy have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Thang. Passes short and sharp. Rudiger. Collar looks to get on the end of this. And it's Cruyff. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Cruyff showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That's been cut out, well played. De Jong. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. De Jong. Cruyff. Always onto this. Great hit! It's loose and there's a race. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Referee has just said play on. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And he cuts out the supply. Can he latch on to this? Maldini.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Gnabry. Terrific header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Maldini gets it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. De Jong.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And we're off again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Oh, not quite. Oh, nicely intercepted. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute, and he's managed to get free.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
No way through. And it's Gnabry. Vieira. And he's picked out the run. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Yeah, it all looks so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Araujo. Tar. Vieira. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shot.
And Cruyff! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he's managed to gift it back. Nicely aimed pass. Messi. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Italy clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
De Jong. A heavy challenge.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And it's Shevchenko. Oh, he's found support out wide. No, that's overhit.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 7.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Messi. Lasciano il campo per il numero 9. Eto'o, il numero 8. Attenzione, una sostituzione.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Gnabry stood up well to him there. Oh, they could be caught out here. He's in plenty of space here. Goalkeeper's ball. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Davids. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Collar, and the ball's a good one here. Araujo. Just about up to 75 minutes. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Oh, that's well spotted. That's headed upfield. Collar is flagged offside.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 21.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. So a double change here, and both changes are offensive.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what system they'll be playing with now, Peter.
And he's been shifted off it. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Nesta cuts out the pass. Davids, and here's Cruyff. Collar. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
Rudiger cuts it out. Davids. Figo. And here's Cruyff. Nesta clears it away.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
And they've got a throw.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
That's the throw. And that's definitely not his best.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Thang gets over and intercepts. Davids. And it's Figo. Now it's Cruyff. Well seen. And we're done. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
It's just a bad day at the office, Peter. They look below par in all areas, and it has to be cause for genuine worry.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.